you doing here?
Hey, you forgot to take your pills.
Oh, I did. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Hey.
Oh my gosh, you should have seen the surgery. It was so cool.
Oh, no, you know how I love it. Hearing about stomach.
No. Okay, Carly and Daniel were working on this guy, and his intestine nowhere near where it was supposed to be.
You didn't tell me that Carly did the surgery.
Yeah, really, it was no big deal. So.
And thank you again, really, because, and sorry to steal him from you like that, but he saved the day.
Let's go to your office.
You know, but how about we get some coffee at the pub?
No, I want you to take your pill, and we need to test your blood pressure. Then we can go.
Still think it's a good idea for me to stay with you?
Yes.
Well, isn't this unusual, Carly Mandy without a man standing around?
I don't know. I just kind of thought Chloe was lightening up a little bit, inviting us to brunch.
Well, she is. She's really trying to make everything work.
And I thought we were starting to get along, but that look she gave me could have stopped the clock.
That's not because of you. It's Carly.
I think it's more complicated than that.
I can't tell you how sophisticated you look. Oh, stop. Come on, don't go.
Sweetheart, what's wrong?
Dad, everything. Pretty much everything. Rafe is in a holding cell because he'd rather be there than with me. And Will has moved out because I'm, again, just so unbearable to be around. And the worst part is they're right. I have made a mess of my life. And it is all my fault.
Well, clearly, the truth is too much to ask for.
Wait! Wait!
Fine. You want the truth?
I kidnapped Sydney.
You're going to regret that.
I don't think so.
Who knows? Perhaps you're right. Maybe Anna's confession, all you put us through, is not enough to convict you of kidnapping. But it's more than enough for Samantha to get control of your children. And maybe a little restraining order for good luck.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
If you get that DVD to the authorities. But you're not going to do that.
And how are you going to stop me?
Oh, by any means necessary, old man.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
I want this to be your decision. I don't want you thinking back later that I manipulated the situation, okay? And I think that you're very upset. Are you sure you're not having second thoughts?
No, not about Mom. We can't handle living together. But, I'm just afraid that when Mom finds out that I'm moving in with you, I won't get to see Sydney anymore.
All right, hold on, wait a minute here. Will is moving out, why?
He's mad at me. He took Sydney out, and he ran into Nicole, and he let her say goodbye to Sydney. He told me that Sydney called her mama. He let it happen, Dad, and it just upset me, you know, and I let him have it.
Well,
he sure as hell found a way to pay you back in spades. Where is he?
No, Dad,
No?
don't.
Somebody's got to talk to him. What, you lose your temper, he moves out? Like letting Nicole get anywhere near that baby wasn't at the very least idiotic?
He's mad at me for more than just that. He's mad because EJ's still staying with me.
Talk about idiotic.
I told you it was all my fault. EJ's staying in my guest room and Rafe is in custody. Oh, God. And now he's furious at me, too.
Well, I'm not sure I want to know the why.
I wanted him to have an alibi, Dad, so I lied.
To who?
Hope.
Oh, Sammy. So you lied to the police?
Great. Now you're mad at me, too. God.
You know what? When we got Sydney back, I thought maybe, just maybe, everything would be peaceful. At least relatively peaceful.
I thought so, too.
You do see, don't you? What's at the root of all your problems?
Yeah, me.
No. EJ.
Well, it seems that we are at an impasse.
See, I don't see it that way. It's like this stupid game of yours. You make your move, I respond.
Oh, nice. I suppose, I could simply fold, and just hand over Anna's confession.
Right. The healing begin.
Or I could defy you.
Try. That DVD doesn't leave this room.
You're smart enough to know that's not the only copy. All I have to do is lift up the phone.
I won't let you.
You're gonna watch me that closely, huh?
I won't have to if you're dead.
What are you doing here, Vivian? You sick? Nothing trivial, I hope.
Oh, I'm not a patient. I'm waiting for Victor to come out of his board meeting. We have so much to do before the wedding.
Oh, I'm sure, but you're in really good shape in terms of something old.
A droll. Well, Victor tells me Beau's gone to California. You must miss him terribly.
I do.
Don't you feel uncomfortable with no one watching over you, no one to guard you? Don't you feel vulnerable?
No.
Well, Lawrence felt safe until you plunged the knife into him.
Well, how about this, Vivian? How about you get the hell away from her before I call the men in the white suits and order that long overdue psych evaluation?
I was worried that you and I had started off on the wrong foot and that this situation with my husband and your brother wasn't going to make things any easier.
There is no situation. My brother wouldn't do that. He wouldn't leave someone who was hurt.
Well, your brother is very lucky to have a sister who is not only beautiful, but loyal. I have to ask a favor of you.
Me?
My husband, Chad's father, has a very volatile personality. I ask that you not blame Chad for anything that his father might say or do.
I wouldn't do that.
I think you've made quite an impression on my son. Chad actually challenged his father's story about last night, and one does not challenge Charles lightly.
You did that?
I just asked him if he was really sure. Because the more that I think about it, I have to agree with what you've said all along. Your brother wouldn't do something like that.
Okay. I don't think you're going to lose ties with your sisters or your brother because, say what you will about Sammy, she does love her children. So, why don't you move in with me? And then after everything calms down, I'm sure you're going to be able to work things out with your mom.
Oh, man, this is so weird.
I know.
It's like I end up moving in with the DeMeras because EJ moved in with us. Do you, know what he's up to?
Staying with EJ is temporary until he handles his father.
Handling Stefano is not a temporary job.
Dad, EJ is Sydney's father. He moved heaven and earth to get my little girl back. He has talked me off the ledge again and again.
Okay, so now, there are no more barriers? Is that it? Damn it, Sammy. Have you forgotten Grace's funeral?
Of course not, Dad.
You were burying a child. He served you with custody papers, and now he's in your guest room.
He's changed.
He's a DeMera. They don't change.
Dio mio. You are threatening to kill me? Your own father?
You play God with my life. You side with my greatest enemy.
I tried to protect our
Ready
family.
to take my child! And now you say you're going to do it again? No, I won't let you. I won't let you do that.
Well, thanks. Dad, I can't tell you what a comfort it is to be at the end of your rope and have your dad tell you what a complete idiot you are.
Have you forgotten what his last name is?
No. But I also haven't forgotten what it feels like to want people to believe that you have changed. He has agonized with me when Sydney was missing. He is the only person on the planet who knows really what I went through.
It didn't look to me like Rafe was just a disinterested bystander.
Rafe is the one who can't forgive me, Dad, not the other way around. So right now, it just seems to me like EJ is the only person who accepts me for who I really am.
In other words, he's got you just where he wants you.
Honestly, I don't know what's going on in EJ's head, but he has locked horns with Stefano.
That must be fun for you.
Actually, I feel badly for both of them.
You know, I thought that when we finally got Sydney back, things would kind of settle down, but this doesn't feel like it has.
I know.
It just still feels like there's something really wrong.
I'm not leaving, Nathan. I'm on a date.
Oh. Sorry.
Don't be. I'm not.
Got him.
No way. Those tickets have been sold out for over a month.
What can I say? I know a guy. Hey.
Aaron, Nathan, Aaron. Aaron is a supplies sales rep, and we are celebrating. He just got a promotion.
Stephanie put in a good word for me.
Is that right? Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah. So when's this concert, Aaron?
Next Friday
Oh,
night?
really? Too bad, because Stephanie's not available. She has plans.
She's got a fiance who's got this kid who's got a mother who works at the hospital with said fiance, and maybe when she walked in, she saw us all there and thought we were a family unit that she's not a part of.
Yeah. I mean, that would make anyone insecure.
Oh, sure. I mean, she's beautiful and extremely talented. I'd be insecure.
Hey, can I ask you a favor? Can you cut her some slack?
Of course, yeah, no. Philip, I don't have a problem with Chloe. Chloe's got a problem with Carly.
And how do you think your godfather will feel when he finds out you've threatened me?
I really don't care. But if he goes ahead and marries you, I'll have grounds to commit him too.
Well, I never...
That's right. You will never bother another member of the staff when he or she is on duty. I will call security, and I will press charges. And before you say it again, I am not afraid of Victor Kiriakis.
Daniel, I think I've kept you from Chloe way too long. Why don't you go? Nothing's gonna happen here, right, Viv?
Yeah. I need to go talk to Chloe.
Go. Really.
Don't go here.
Chloe, I am sorry.
It's okay. If I'm gonna be a doctor's wife, I'd better get used to changes in plans.
It's like Bo has an understudy. Tonight, the role of the knight in shining armor will be played by...
Shut up. You shut up and listen to me. I got rid of him because I don't want someone else saying this for me. I mean, the truth is, I don't need Bo or Daniel to take care of me. I mean, hell, I took care of Lawrence, didn't I?
Oh, you shut up.
You pay attention, because I'm going to tell you a very important truth. You are getting on my last nerve. You came here to threaten me, to unnerve me, to pick a fight. Well, you got it. Your weapon of choice, Vivian, a poisoned hair comb. Mine, I like a syringe. Just a tiny little air bubble. And the whole world thinks that good old Vivian's stroked out. I mean, heck, they're wondering how you lasted this long anyway. But here's the thing. I don't want you to die. I don't. I want you to live, and I want your brain to work perfectly. Because then I can come in and I can tell you stories about Lawrence and all his little shortcomings. It's time to go, Vivian. Now.
I'm sorry, I don't know what Nathan's talking about because I don't have any plans next Friday.
How's that shoulder doing, Aaron?
What are you doing?
You know what, Steph? I forgot about a call I have to make. I'll call you about Friday.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath if I were you.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Well, Dad, I really appreciate the faith you've shown in me.
Sammy, you just got done telling me your life is a mess and it's all your fault.
I didn't expect you to agree with me.
Listen to me, okay? Nobody should ever have to go through what you went through, and maybe I even get that you felt close to EJ. But you can't forget who he is.
He's Johnny and Sydney's father.
And remember what he did when you told him Grace was his child.
He was angry at me for lying to him. He's forgiven me.
That's another thing Damaris never do.
Your arrogance has finally got the better of you. You don't even comprehend what the stakes are here, do you?
My arrogance?
You want to take my child away from me? Because I had the gall to pay you back for what you did to me. And now you're going to give my child to a woman who you hate?
Maybe, Elvis. I'm doing it for their sake. After all, a man who could take this precious child, use her as a pawn, take her clothes, bloody them up, float them in a river, lead me to believe that she has a horrible death. God forgive me, but maybe that kind of man should not have children.
Don't you dare. You are no longer my father.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, I don't know, Bo, he wants me to keep an eye on Carly, and you saw what happened back at the hospital, so yeah, I think he has a point. You know, we can't trust Vivian to keep her promise.
So, Carly would move in with us?
Well, yeah, just until Bo gets back from L.A. But, you know, if they're not really comfortable with that, we could, we'll figure something else out.
Like?
I don't know, I suppose we could move into Bo's place till he gets back, or I could, Look, really, honey, whatever works best for you.
You're cracking. I like that.
You're not gonna like what comes next.
Vivian, what are you doing here?
I'm fending off a maniac. Did you see the way she attacked me?
No, I saw you provoking her. Why don't you just go home? Go to hell.
What?
Just get out of here.
Philip!
I know. You're gonna tell my father on me.
Everyone takes her side. Everyone.
Oh, wow. Looked like you were about to hit her.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I don't usually lose control like that.
It's okay. It's been a long day. You had a tough surgery.
Your father was amazing, wasn't he?
Yeah. You're pretty good too, I guess. Guess I got good genes on both sides.
Yes.
So now wouldn't be a good time to ask you for a favor?
A favor?
Yeah, say like I wanted to maybe rejoin the nursing school program. You could like put in a good word for me.
Want to come back and join the program?
I know I'm really far behind, but I'd work very hard.
I think the timing is perfect. It's the best news I've heard in a really long time.
Okay, I'm gonna get some coffee.
Okay, I'll see you at the mansion.
So, while it might take a little while for Chad's father to calm down, I will do everything that I can to expedite your brother's release.
Really?
Well, it's not reasonable to treat an FBI agent with an amazing record like a common criminal.
Thank you so much. If there's anything I can do, then...
Just try not to worry. We don't want any lines on that pretty little face of yours.
Hey, Chad. How is your dad doing?
It's gonna be okay. They're still holding Gabby's brother. They think he's the one who attacked him.
They gotta let Rafe go. He wouldn't do anything like that.
Well, that seems to be the general consensus. My feet are killing me, darling. Why don't you get the coffee and I'll just grab this table. Make sure they get skim milk.
That's my mom.
She's great. She's gonna help Rafe.
Yeah. What's up with that?
You know what, Dad? You and Rafe, you should form a club with Brady. The Everything in the World is E.J. DeMera's Fault Club.
Not everything. There's the stuff Stefano does.
I have to do what I think is best for my kids, Dad. And that means having a good, honest relationship with their father. Even if it drives you crazy.
I'm no longer your father. The truth, Elvis, is that I will always be your father.
You know, the saddest thing is, I found myself remembering when I was a child. And I had no idea that you existed. I really wish that I could go back there again.
Do you want me to move into Bose?
Without me?
Well, I'm not saying that. It's just that I figured maybe you wouldn't be comfortable staying there.
But you would be.
This is about protecting Carly.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, well, then you think that would be better to just move in with Bo?
No. No, Carly can move in with us. She can stay with us. It's fine.
See, I'm not buying. You're still a little dubious there. But does this threaten you somehow? Is it...
No.
Because, my God, if you don't know by now how much I love you.
I know that. I know. It's just... It just doesn't seem like it's a good time. I mean, you're still recovering, and if Carly really is in danger, do you think it's a good...
I am fine. You're worrying again.
You were seriously injured.
Well, it's not like I'm going to duke it out with Vivian, which could be fun. Look, it's more that Vivian knows that someone is watching after Carly. You saw back at the hospital, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, we're inventing these things. All right, I got to get back.
It's fine. Go.
All right, I will call you when I know when you're coming back.
Okay.
Okay?
Fine. Just go. I'm fine.
You are?
Yes, don't worry.
Hey there, Father. Oh, nice to see you.
You too, Daniel.
Well, always in a hurry. Excuse me. All right.
Of course.
Hello, Chloe.
Father, hi. What a nice surprise.
Well, I was here to see Carolyn, but she's in Los Angeles still, apparently. I'm saying a special mass for Kimberly, but I'm glad I ran into you.
Well, do you have time for some coffee?
I think so. Did you get my secretary's message? You and Daniel still need to finish up your pre-Cana sessions.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. Things have just been crazy lately.
Well, we're running out of time, Chloe. I'd hate to have to change your wedding date. Is everything all right, Chloe?
Look, I told you, I'm working on it. What am I supposed to do? Grab the first person I see and make them a roving reporter? You know, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Look, I know you're mad at me for butting in,
You're so perceptive.
but there's something you don't know. This guy has been in the ER 3 times in the last 6 months, always complaining about this injury or that. Doesn't want an x-ray, he just wants a prescription for oxycodone.
No.
Yes. Look, you've already dealt with me. You don't need to deal with a jerk like that. And I'm sorry if I didn't handle it correctly. I'm worried about you.
Hi.
Well, I'm so glad you're here because I really want to finish that conversation we started this morning.
Yeah.
And I was just talking to my dad about how I overreacted. I shouldn't have jumped all over you about the whole Nicole thing.
Mom.
I should have told you that the thing with EJ, him staying here, it's temporary.
Mom, I am not moving in with Dad and Nathan.
Well, then what's with the suitcases?
I'm moving in with Grandma Kate.
Oh, Elvis. I don't know what's happened to you. Inside. I mean, the things you've been doing last few months, how you've been acting. I've always tried to do what is best for our family. And I'm talking about Sydney here. I am talking about Giovanni. I have to do this, Elvis. I have to.
I have to stop you.
So Daniel thinks he has to take care of Carly for Melanie's sake.
And that idea doesn't sit well with you.
You think I'm terrible, don't you?
I certainly do. Most women would be thrilled to have the mother of their fiancé's daughter as a house guest. He doesn't really get that he's asking a heck of a lot.
He said I could say no.
But you didn't.
Well, the other option is for him to move into Beau's house when Beau is away. And he said I could move in there too, but it just didn't really seem like he wanted me to.
You've got some clueless dude there, Chloe.
Yeah, he's just so nice, Father, and he would do anything for his daughter. I just don't think that he
That he knows how you feel.
Actually, I was going to say, I don't think that he sees that Carly is a manipulative bitch.
So, you want me to be the roving reporter for Titan TV?
You're a natural.
Doesn't bother you that I would have no idea what I'm talking about.
Well, the girl who has a job now doesn't know either. We just promote her as having a unique perspective. Come on, do it. The audience will fall in love with you just like I did.
You hated me for a long time before you fell in love with me.
It'll be fun. Come on.
Not that the idea of having a highly paid, high-profile job for which I have no qualification for isn't appealing. I can't.
Because of the nursing program.
There's more to it.
I didn't mean to jump down your throat.
No, that's understandable. I did cancel our date at the last minute.
As nicely as you could. And if you can't get over Melanie, then you just can't.
And I wish I could.
But it may happen. I mean, this time last year, I was about to marry Philip. Neither of us thought we could move on, but we did.
How?
We both fell for someone else.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Have to get to work.
Well, it was lovely getting to know you. I hope we can do this again soon.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you again for helping with my brother. Well, I'll see you around.
That is a lovely young woman.
Well, Dad thinks she's trash.
Oh, God, are we back to that?
And you probably think she's not worthy of me, huh?
She's too young for you.
Hello, Mrs. DeMera. Mom?
What?
Where'd you go just now?
Nowhere. I was just, I was thinking about something. So, Will is moving into the DeMera mansion?
Yeah, so?
So, after all of the problems you've had with those people, I hope you will be keeping your distance.
Well, Will and I don't hang out together. We just, know each other.
Good. Because you certainly don't need any more dealings with the DeMeras.
There is no way you were staying at that house.
Okay, so EJ can stay here, but I can't stay there.
I told you it's just temporary.
Oh, okay, fine. You know what, then I'll stay there temporarily.
Over my dead body.
Whatever. You know, I have a study group to catch, so I'll see you around. Or not.
Will!
Is there a problem, Mr. DeMera?
No. Marco, it's fine. No problem. We, having a little talk. It's all right. Do we have a problem?
Not for long.
I mean it, Chloe. You need to have an honest talk with Daniel. Now, promise me you'll do that.
Yes, Father.
I didn't hear you.
Yes, Father. I will.
Call me. Let me know how it goes.
Okay.
You take care, dear.
Thank you. You too. Yeah, right. Have an honest talk with Daniel. What am I gonna say? Hey, Daniel, you know Carly? I hate her stupid guts.
Welcome to the club, Chloe.
Thank you. I just think that working at the hospital will help me get closer to my dad.
And Carly, too?
And Carly, too. Thank you for offering me the job. That was very sweet of you.
I keep telling you, all I want is for you to be happy.
Well, how could I not be with a husband like you?
That's sweet.
Thank you for understanding.
Like, I don't know if this is gonna come out right. But you know I wouldn't have put on the brakes so fast if I didn't think that you were really special.
I wasn't complaining. Listen, I know where we stand. Just like I know that there are other guys out there for me if things don't work out with us. I'm not as fragile as you think I am.
Good. So this concert on Friday, I got tickets.
Shut up.
Good seats, too. And since I just saved you from this hophead sales rep, maybe you would like to go with me.
You know what? I would love to.
Elvis. No matter what happens, I will always love you.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
You need to face this head on and fight back.
Gosh, you drive me nuts.
Do I good?
The feature is about to begin.
Catch an all-new Biggest Loser Tuesday.